Hi and welcome back to Asheros Guy. Today we're going to be going through pre-MOT checks. So when checking the tyre, you're just looking for bulges, anything that's stuck in the tyres. Give them a squeeze, see if the tyre pressure's too low. So that's the tyres. So do that front and back. So we go to the front. Give them a inspection all the way around, run your hand round so you can see if you can find anything in the tyre. So next thing to check is your chain to make sure it's not tight or too loose. So that's just about right. So the next thing we need to check is steering to make sure that you can go from lock to lock without any interruption. So now we're just going to do the same with the rear brake. And that's working. Next thing to check is make sure that everything is working on your clusters. Make sure horn's working. Now we're onto the indicators. And they're all working. So now high beam, low beam. So they're both working. Next thing we need to do is get the rear brake and see if the light comes on. So that's working. And then you do the same with the front brake. So next thing I'm going to do is put it on a paddock stand. I've only got a rear one. If possible, try and get both up in the air, but I'm going to show you just with the back. So next thing we're going to check is the wheel bearings. So we're just going to get the top and bottom and give it a wiggle and see if there's any play. You'll know if there is. There's no play there. Next thing we need to do is shock play, so we need to get both hands, lift, and see if we can get any play, which I don't seem to. Side to side, swing arm play, no. So that's all good. And then front wheel, you would do the same bearing check, but I can't because I haven't got it off the ground. So the final thing to look for is panels. Make sure nothing's loose. You know, all the nuts, just give a general check, you know. Maybe even go around with a torque wrench and make sure everything's torqued to spec. Yeah. Look for corrosion. Anything that, you know, looks like it needs replacing. Anything like that. Leaks. General stuff. So the next thing you should be looking for is your brake fluid level. So this is your front brake. And then your rear reservoir just there. Next thing you should probably be looking for as well is your brake pads. You can get down there, have a look at your brake pads, see how much meat you've got on them. Have a look. So that's my breakdown of pre-MOT checks. It's probably not to the book, but it's just a general breakdown of what you might be looking for before going for an MOT. So I hope this helps.